I always love reading these juicy confessionals that people are texting into us here, 877-979-WRMF. Just kind of a fascinating little glimpse. I just wonder, like, what would we text in if we wanted to confess something and we could do it anonymously? What would our confession say?
If we really just said, we all have something.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
There's plenty of content I'm sitting on. Never hit these airwaves.
Oh, I know. I got 5 texts. Boom. You guys be like, what?
I was talking about my personal stuff.
A couple of the texts that we got on here. Somebody texted in. They said, "I battle with depression. I feel like I'm going nowhere."
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's
that
a lot
really
of people.
Yeah, and I like the bravery to send in something like that because I think other people need to hear that because there's so many people you feel like you're alone battling that and you're just going through this like, what am I doing in life? I just feel like I am treading water. Where am I going? What am I doing?
If they're listening, I hope they know the fact that you're even saying and you're aware, you're self-aware of that. You can make some changes now. I think a lot of times people don't know they're depressed or they know they're going through something. At least you know it. Now we got to concentrate on trying to fix it.
Yeah, I agree.
Talk to somebody. Go to talk to a professional.
Get obsessed with trying to get better.
Right.
Because you're going to get obsessed with being sad. Let's get obsessed with trying to get better.
Exactly. Obsessed with bettering you.
Somebody else sent in a text. They said, I am a hairdresser and I have a client that is hooking up with her son's teacher and her husband of 15 years has no clue.
Oh, dang.
You want to talk about people who got secrets, man. Those hairdressers, they know some dirt.
They do.
They know some dirt. Sometimes they have some dirt.
No,
Sometimes they are dirty.
Yeah.
You're right, though. There's always some kind of drama going on.
If you want to get the tea, ask your hairdresser, okay, what's going on behind the scenes around here?
That or people who work in restaurants. There's always drama going on in a restaurant.
Yes.
People are sleeping with each other. There's always a creepy manager. Someone's skimming.
Yeah.
There's always some drama going on.
Somebody texted in, they said, I am a personal trainer and I have a client who owns a quote-unquote bar that is actually just a front to launder money.
Wow.
You wonder.
There are so many places, my wife and I always have that comment, where we see these places that are open forever and no one is ever there.
Mattress Firm has that.
Yeah.
People say that online about Mattress Firm.
Really? Okay.
There's a Chinese place that me and Denny's used to go to out west a little bit in Palm Beach County.
Yeah.
It's 2 Italian guys running a Chinese restaurant, and they know nothing about Chinese food.
And it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's not great. Right. It was cheap, but the vibe seems off.
Yeah.
That egg foo.
Egg foo young.
Forget about it.
There was a place that was open for about 15 years. I think it was called King Buffet. It was on Palm Beach Lakes over there by the Best Buy.
They finally bulldozed it.
They did. But it was open for about 15 years. And my wife and I would always be like, there was never anyone there. It had the light on, said open. One car was there, whoever was working. I'm like, how are they still open? I've never seen anyone go in there to eat.
That was the same kind of vibe this place had, too.
Yeah.
Maybe they were in cahoots.
Yeah, I always wonder that. How many places are just a front to launder money here in South Florida?
I think about this. Sometimes I think, how many places would you drive by? Is there a torture chamber in there? Is there a murder? Is there someone being held captive? You hear stories about that all the time.
Right.
In regular neighborhoods.
Yeah.
I always wonder, what's going on?
Uh-huh. Bird's got some dark thoughts.
Well, yeah.
And fantasies.
No, they're not I'm not getting off on that. It horrifies me. Oh, get out of here, Siddiqui. Always trying to make me a little crazier than I am.
Whatever. You would love it if you were in a torture chamber and a wolf girl came in and smacked you around a little bit. You would love it.
That's different, though. That's not a real kidnapping. That sounds like, you're right, a good Friday night. That's not kidnapping.
We get a girl that looks like his 9.5-foot werewolf, but it's a sexy werewolf.
There's a lot of people who'd be into that. I'm not weird for liking a sexy werewolf. That's not weird.
Somebody else texted in, they said, on a Zoom call, I sometimes hold a random pose dead still to make others think that my call screen is frozen.
You could probably get a lot of people.
That's
amazing.
Zoom wasn't the best of quality.
That is kind of fun. Yeah, that's a fun little thing that everybody can do. Another confession here says, I had an annoying coworker knocking on my door one morning, and I didn't want to deal with him, so I just didn't answer the door, and I pretended I wasn't home. Well, he waited for over an hour and a half till I finally had to leave for work. It was so awkward.
Oh, dude.
That is terrible.
Oh, my gosh.
I would have tried to go out a back window.
Someone else confessing, they said, while my wife and I were separated last year, I had a one-night stand with her mom.
Whoa.
Then the wife and I got back together.
Oh, my.
And I want to tell her about it, but I'm afraid it's going to ruin our marriage.
That would be like you and the Queen's mom one night after a couple of wines.
Oh,
You
my
and
goodness.
you and the Mexican queen split up, and you start banging Debbie.
Just for like one
That's
night.
crazy,
it happened
huh?
one night, and you guys have this secret now.
Yeah.
If the Queen found out, who does she try to kill first? Her mom or you?
Kevin, he's got the life insurance policy.
Does she go after
I
him?
don't know if you kill somebody, though, I don't think you can cash in on that.
She would make
I
it.
did check that line.
She'd make it look like an accident.
Like, I just need to read one line here on the. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
good.
high
You can't kill me now. Did have to double check on that one.
That would be twisted, though.
Yeah.
Y'all live together, and then the Queen finds out. I think she does kill you over her mom.
Okay.
Yeah, don't you
probably.
think?
Yeah, I'd be more fun to kill, I think.
She's got more pent up
Yeah.
issues with you.
She'd thoroughly enjoy it.
It's going to be one of them torture chambers I just talked about.
She walks in dressed like a sexy wolf.
Okay, all right. I could work with that. It's a good way to go out. This confession says, I am a mailman. One day I left my vehicle running and it ran away and ran over a mailbox.
Ooh.
I propped the box back up and never reported it. The box actually looked better before it was ran over. I would have been fired if management had found out.
Dang.
So that's how you get fired as a mailman, huh? I always wonder that. You like what it takes to get fired from different jobs.
Yeah.
So that would get you fired as a mailman.
Yeah, probably.
Am I insane?
Yes.
I
Yeah, we've been
see
telling you.
the mail going out on Sundays now. That's a thing.
Oh, they deliver it on
They
Sundays?
deliver it on Sundays
They
now.
do. Yeah, that's a thing.
When did that start happening?
I think it's how the mail is keeping up with the UPSs and the FedExes of the world.
That's a new thing, though, right? That hadn't been going on since the '90s.
No, it's new.
Very new. All right.
Okay.
You're not going crazy.
You are going crazy, but that's new.
Somebody said, I'm considering telling my ex's boss about the company he created on the side in competition with his boss's company.
Damn.
His boss would fire him on the spot. Maybe I'll submit this again next time you do the magic quarter. LOL.
Oh, he's trying to do a takeover. He's trying to conquer.
He's propped up a side hustle that is competing directly with his boss's business, and the boss doesn't know about it.
That is shady.
That's some episode 3 Star Wars stuff right there.
Yeah.
Stuff going on behind
It
the
is.
scenes.
That's how you get whacked.
Yep.
Mafia. Clips, Virginia.
Interesting stuff there. And somebody else confessing, they say, I stalk my ex's socials so I can warn any new girl that he is a narcissistic manipulator who will mentally and emotionally abuse them. When they decide to do with that is then up to them. Wow, that's her whole thing?
I'd let it go.
I would let it go too, and let
Yeah.
these girls figure it out on their own. You're obsessed, and you're not going to be able to move on until you stop caring about him.
He was an obstacle in your life, but now the obstacle's become your way. And don't let the obstacle become the way.
Yeah.
Change it.
I know you're trying to help these girls, but you're hurting yourself in the process. Stop it. Let him go.
And how about this confession? It says, my boyfriend doesn't know that I'm breaking up with him after our cruise that we had planned since April, but he cheated on me in August.
Okay, hold on. He cheated on you in August. You guys are going on a cruise.
Yeah,
And,
and-
he doesn't know you're about to. Well, he cheated on you.
Yeah.
But she's still going on the cruise because she doesn't want to ruin the trip. Maybe he's paying for it.
Does he know that you know about the cheating?
No, he
Apparently
don't
not.
know.
No, he doesn't know. She's going to go on the cruise, I
need
guess
to-
enjoy herself, and then dump him when they get back.
Go on the cruise and sleep with a bartender.
Okay.
I don't know. That's a lot of drama. But if you're going to go on the cruise, go there and have fun. Because you know you got one up on him. And that's at least giving you a little bit of some oomph. Because you want to go on the cruise.
But the thing that'd be tough, though, he's going to get all handsy, isn't he, in the
Yeah.
cabin? And do you want that with a guy that, how could you even I don't know.
I'm with Kevin. I wouldn't go on the cruise because I'm too emotional. I'd be like, get your meat hooks off me.
Yeah.
Go put them back on Jake.
Yeah, put him back on whoever you cheated on me with.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, interesting stuff. I love the stories. Thank you for all the confessions. You can always text them into us.